everyone, here we are again for our workout number 2 with the chair. So get the same chair that you had last time maybe, and if you haven't seen our first video on the chair workout, then go back to it. It's here on you can find it here on the channel. Otherwise, go get your trusted chair, and then I will see you later for the workout. We are going to do a circle training again.
And as always, we are first going to do some warm-up exercises. So get your chair, hold on to the back of the chair, and then step back. Come with your upper body all the way to the front, make your back long and straight, and come as much down as you can. Then step to the front again and keep kind of doing this movement. So going full back, stretching your back, stepping forward. Go for like 5-6 times, stretch and come forward. And always try to get your arms as straight as you can and your hip as much back as possible. Have your knees as straight as you can, and just keep moving up and down. And then you want to stand straight and just take 1 foot back and 1 foot back. You want to bend the front knee, and as you can see here, you want to keep a nice rhythm with the movement. So don't hold too long. We want to make it like more a dynamic movement. So you're going front and back. You're using the chair a little bit to hold on so that you can step with your feet more back. Your heel comes down to the ground and the back leg stretches. Then from here, you turn the chair and you just put your feet on it. So you can either walk to the other side on the chair, and you want to keep your knees together. And also here we want to keep a nice speed. So again, no long stretching, but more a dynamic workout. And as you can see here, you can either do it faster or slower. This is up to you. Just keep moving a little bit more, going up and down. So we are going to do a Spider-Man now, an elevated Spider-Man. So put your hands on the chair, and either you put your feet to the front and on the ground, as I show here, or you bring your knee up towards your elbow. You want to keep moving again. You want to keep your back long and straight. You want to push your hip back and down, and keep pushing forward and up, forward and up. Again, keep a nice speed, going up, going down. And as a next movement, we want to go over the chair on our fours. So first put the chair on the ground and then just step over it. What we are doing here is we are combining a warm-up and arm and shoulder mobility, core strength with coordination, because you have to step over the chair. You really need to know at every point of the movement where your feet actually are and how far they are going back. So this is why something like this is nice. And you also see that we don't need a lot of space. I just do 2 steps, then I step over the chair, and then I do 2 steps or even only 1 step to the front, and then I turn around again. Then we turn and we walk in a crab position over the chair. So go into crab walk and then make a long step, step over and lift your hands. So try not to be like me. I lift the hand in a light circle in order not to have to lift it too high. So you want to really be honest here. Make 1 long step, then follow up and walk and lift the hand to the other side. Okay. And so yeah, here the cat is walking through the picture. Keep moving. Don't wonder if I'm now all the time looking for him. We are still training not to go into the kitchen, and he likes to kind of sneak into the kitchen when I'm not looking. So go and lift your feet and lift your feet and hands. Good. And by going backwards again, this is again the same thing with the coordination, what I mentioned before. So you can see here, I put my hand wrong. So I take the hand over, and now I need to do the same thing with the feet. I need to coordinate to bring them, to put them where I want them to be. So, and stepping again. And then we go one more time backwards. You step and step. And then we go again, last one forward. This is a really nice workout for the shoulders. It brings the arms back and down. Next movement is similar. I step over the chair and then I want to hop. If you say, hopping is not my thing, you just take the hands to the front as much as you can and you step 1 foot, 1 foot. So a little bit similar to what we did before, only that you take your hands further and make a bigger step. Otherwise, step with your feet forward and hop over so that you really get some plyometric training going as well. So long step to the front and then hop, and yes, we go a few more. So going again, back, stepping and long step and hop. And then one more time, turn around and step, long time forward and hop. For the next one, we create our own little obstacle course. So put one foot on the chair and step forward, and then on the way back, take the other foot on the chair and go forward. Be slowly here, no? Because a chair has a soft surface, so we need to kind of be sure where we put our feet. And use, if you want, the side of the chair to hold on. So step, make your upper body long and straight, and no, don't forget to change your feet going front and back. Forward and keep going. Also here we want a nice speed with the movement. So you don't want to take too long breaks. Make it a fluent movement. Imagine you have these chairs all standing one after the other. Last one. And we do the same thing again, only this time sideways. So again, be slowly. If you want to be safe, then turn around so that you can hold again on to the side of the chair and step up. And always make a little step in between so that you can change with your legs all the time. And step. And keep going, one more time back. And then we are ready for our circle training. So, as always, we are going to go through all the exercises one by one now. Please follow along with me and find your variation. So, hands on the chair, we go for a triceps dip first. Have your hip in front of the chair, and then focus on pushing your elbows back and slowly going up and down. You can variate here by going not so much down, then the exercise gets easier. Focus on working with your hands really and not going down with your feet. The next one is a little bit more challenging. So we put our foot onto the chair so that it is elevated, and then we want to bend the knee. Again, you can choose here by going more or less down or by putting your hand on your knee. What you want to make sure of is that your knee is not coming in front of the foot. So you should always be able to see your toes. If this is not happening, try to make the step a little bit bigger. In the second round, you're going to do the other leg. Next one is a push-up on the chair. Whoever is very fit in push-ups can focus on going a little bit faster. For us others who are not that fit, take the feet right and left outside. Take the head higher than I have it here in the demo. So bring the head more up so that it is in one line with the rest of your upper body and go down. You can variate by bringing the elbows close to you or having the hands pointing outside so that the elbows point outside. By taking the feet more outside, the exercise gets easier. Try to always touch the back of the chair. If you want to make it very easy, stand at the back of the chair and go front and down. So for the next one, I want to come into a plank and then put the feet up on the chair. So I put the hands down, I step with my feet onto the chair. Again, this is coordination. And I come into a high plank and then back and up. Step down, bring the hands onto the feet onto the chair and come back and up. If you want to make this a little bit easier, you turn around, you bring your hands up, you put the hands onto the chair, step back and come up. If you want to make it more difficult, you put the hands on the ground and you try to jump up onto the chair. So from there, jump up, go into a plank, jump down. This one is like really nice. So go back, jump up, plank and jump down. So the next one is a down dog to handstand if you want. So you stand again in front of the chair, put the hands on the floor, but this time you try to come with your hands and feet as close together as you can. So you are here and then you lift your hip up and you walk with your feet forward and you try to bring the hip as much over your shoulders as possible. You hold for like 5 seconds, then you come back. Try to bring the shoulders away from your ears. Don't have the neck too short. And you can either hold or go up and down. If you want to make it easier again, you go again facing the chair and pushing the hip back and up. Facing the chair, pushing the hip back and up. Okay, now this is my personal favorite. This one is a very important exercise actually because we don't have enough pulling exercises. So take the chair. You see I'm lazy compared to the first workout. I just pull the chair over me instead of crawling under it. Hold right and left and now try to pull yourself up. It looks a little bit strange, but it actually works well. You try to stay up as long as possible. So the next one you know from the gym already. We usually do it with a step, so either you just put the feet onto the chair, you can use your arms with it, going front, going back, you can stretch your hands up, or you step up onto the chair and step all the way up and down, and all the way up and down, lifting your hands up and down, and you want to have a nice rhythm to it, always right and left changing. If you want to go up on the chair but you are not sure, hold on to the back of the chair and do the changes like this. And then this one you know from the last workout already. So you take the chair and you lift it up above your head. So either you just lift it to the chest and you come down, or you lift it all the way up. No, you need to find your grasp on the chair and you lift it up. And you slowly let it come back and down. And you lift it all the way up, stretch your arms, shoulders away from ears, and all the way back and down. So now here we are for our circle. We have 8 moves, 45 seconds, 20 seconds in between. These are all the exercises we just did. So get ready, stand with the back to your chair and go. So hands up, and then you go pushing your elbows back, pushing them back and letting the hips sink down. Try not to work too much with your legs. You don't want to push yourself up and down with the legs. You really want to focus that your elbows go back towards the back of the chair. Your shoulders stay away from your ears. And you go up and down. You can either work very fast, so going up, down, up, down, up, down, or you can try going very low. So you go a little bit slower, but try to really bring the elbows back as much as possible. Go for a little bit longer. 45 seconds are long. And we are almost there. Go a little bit longer and stop. Take your 20-second break and stand already with your back to the chair and lift one leg on the chair. So in this round, we do, let's say, the right foot on the chair. In the next round, when we're going to repeat all this, we are going to do the other foot. So remember which foot you have on the chair now. So get ready. And then off we go. So foot on the chair, remember, you want to have your knee not in front of your big toe. So try to make the step as big or as small as you can, and then find your variation. So either you go all the way down or you just go a little bit down. You want to have your upper body long and straight. You don't want to lean too much forward. Imagine you have a glass of water on your head, and when you come up, you push the foot into the ground so that you come all the way up. And go up and down. And keep going. Have only the toes on the chair from the other foot. And a little bit more. And finish. So, this is again your 20-second break. Now we are going to do a push-up. So you remember we wanted to do push-up either with the feet wide open or close together. Elbows going outside or close to your upper body. So pick your variation. Stand facing the chair. And then off we go. So hands onto the chair. And now remember the head comes a little bit more up than I have my head here. And then you want to go forward and down as much as possible. And come back and up. You always want to go with your chest to the chair, so go as much down as you can. Rather take the feet a little bit more outside instead of not going down all the way. And go down and up and have the elbows either go outside or backwards. This movement to having the knees on the ground, because like this, your hip and your upper body are in one long line and you actually go through the whole push-up movement. So one more time and then we are done. Take a break. Take your 20-second break, and then you want to have your hands front on the ground and come with the feet back up on the chair. If you are brave enough, try to jump up with the feet on the chair, but make sure that the chair is somehow fixed to the wall. So, and 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hands on the ground, either step back and up, go for a plank and come back and up, or jump up. So, of course, you do the easy variation of facing the chair and putting the hands up. All up to you, as long as you can hold the 45 seconds. And keep moving. And here I just demonstrate jumping down. So feet up on the chair and jumping down. But give the jumping up on the chair a try. It's actually really, it's fun. Because it's a little bit challenging. You jump back and up into the unknown. So give it a try for once. Otherwise, just come front down, and we do one more time, and then we are almost done, and finish. So, 20-second break. The starting position is again the same. So you want to be with your hands on the ground, and remember this time you want to bring feet and hands as close together as possible, and your hip as much over your hands as you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so hands up, hands down on the ground, hands go back, and now I bring my hands as close to the chair as I can, and I try to shift my hip as much forward as possible. If you want, you can even try to lift the leg a little bit up, hold for like 5-10 seconds, and stretch the other one. I usually do 10 seconds because I count like 1, 2, 3, 10. So I prefer to count to 10. Make sure to keep your shoulders away from your ears. The more you kind of push your shoulders back, the better for your back, the more you work your shoulder muscles. You can also try jumping, but the most important thing is that your shoulders stay away from your ears, and stop. Okay, and now get in position for pulling the chair towards you. So lie flat on your back, and then push the chair over you, or use your 20-second break on climbing under the chair. And then we go. So take your chair, slide it over you, grab with your hands the outsides of the chair, and then we go. We pull up, and we try to stay up as long as possible. So you see, of course, you cannot come a lot up, so 5 centimeters is more than enough, but I tell you, as you can feel now, this is very, very challenging. So go down, do a short break then in between if you can't anymore, and then try again. Try to do as long holding episodes as possible in these 45 seconds. Of course, you want to get the hip off the ground, so your weight is only on your hands and on your heels. So keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Little bit longer, and break. And then here we are for our next break, and of course for our stepping onto the chair. So you pick again your variation, either just putting the foot, using the arm, stretching the hands to the ceiling, holding on to the back of the chair, or stepping all the way up. So get ready, and off we go. So stepping up and stepping up. Remember again, start slowly because the sitting area is usually a little bit soft, so not even. So you have to kind of focus on the balance also. Put safety first. So if you don't feel safe, take your hands on the back of the chair and hold on from there. And keep going up and down. And really step all the way up. Make both legs really straight. And up. Go. And up. And you can do one more time. And then it's finished. Okay, and here we are ready for the last exercise in this round. So we are going to lift the chair. Use your 20-second break to put the chair in front of you and to arrange how you are going to lift it. So find a good position to place your hands. And either, let's go, you lift the chair only to your chest, or you lift it all the way up, all above your head. So go up and down. On the way down, go slowly. Bend your knees, push your hip back, and come with your upper body forward. And keep going up and down. Also here you want a fluent movement. You don't want to stop for too long. You just want to keep going. Or lift the chair all the way to the chest. And keep going. And we have a little bit more to go.
So, that's it for today for a workout. You can
And
see
then
I'm
you
really
manage one more time,
Same
and then we
equipment,
are
totally different
done.
exercises. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to
Good
subscribe to
work.
my
Now
channel and
catch
give
your
the
breath,
video a big thumbs
and
up. And I
then
will see you in
go
the next
again
week.
to the
Bye-bye.
beginning of the workout and start again.